Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Pass to McCollum. Back to Williamson. Outside for Ingram. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Ingram. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Back to McCollum. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Pass to Ingram. Valanciunas with it. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Russell. And the layup is good.
I like Russell's intensity. Getting some contact, but not backing down.
An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yes, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Williamson for 3. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Gobert. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Rudy Gobert not content to just take the foul, used his size to follow through for the bucket.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
And just sent it down with some force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
For 3, McCollum sends it home from three-point land. McCollum's got 6.
Woo, CJ showing the way.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. The Pelicans trail. There's McCollum with the 3. Reed with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Trey Murphy, first personal foul, second team foul.
This one for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Valanciunas. .114 left in the first. The shot by Ingram, no good. Here's McDaniels. Here's Noel. Up top, Reed. Prince on the attack. Boom! He jams it straight down.
In that situation, not much you can do. Taurean Prince made up his mind, attacks the rim.
Here's Williamson. Outside for Ingram. The three. Pass to Murphy. And here's McCollum. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
You know, Brandon Ingram has turned himself into a dominant 3 or 4 in this league. His versatility has him playing all around the floor.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
You know, I love that Brandon Ingram continues to grow his game. We've seen him get better at moving the ball, which only makes him more versatile on the floor.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Reed. Back to Prince. Clock at 6. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Here's Ingram. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Yeah, what courage from Russell. Going up and getting his shot all while being fouled.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drive. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson inside. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they recover it. Another shot. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Gobert's got 6.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
2 shots.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Russell, that's good.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Pass to McCollum. Off target from outside. So it's Minnesota now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Towns. The shot off that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. McCollum outside. He drops it from range. He's got 9.
Hasn't seen a three he doesn't like. CJ takes a ton of them.
Back to Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to McCollum. Shoots over Anderson. And that one hits the back iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Shot is good by Edwards. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And here's Ingram outside.
Timeout.
That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Ingram's got 7 points in the game. And Minnesota calls time here.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task. But the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Back to Graham. Williamson, right side. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Reed. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Forbes. Here's Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And stolen by Williamson. McCollum outside. The 3-ball. And another three for New Orleans.
When McCollum is putting it all together on offense, it is fun to watch. Born score.
Trey Murphy.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
31.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Russell. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, in the pick and roll, you have to account for Russell. He's looking to score.
McCollum's shot is off.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has shown that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Pass to Ingram. The three is up. Minnesota with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the wing on the left. Russell with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up. The shot by Russell, no good. Now Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 8.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
New Orleans foul.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
That one's off. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Outside for Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. 10 points for him.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. Outside Ingram. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
That one on Anderson.
First team foul.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue. Dependable at finding ways to get to the strike.
And no luck that time either. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. That's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You jump ball.
Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Russell. Back to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 8.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Alvarado. From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. With the teardrop. No good there. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Here's Alvarado. 4-3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here's the break. Edwards can't hit.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Second team.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
The Pelicans call timeout.
And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The Pelicans making a switch here. The Pelicans trail. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl-Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Forbes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Forbes has got his second basket.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
Here's Prince. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Inside. And dance with the slam.
Assist goes to
Putting the fundamentals to work, the pick and roll helps CJ make room for other guys.
Pass to Noel. Back to Forbes. Uses the glass on the layup. Forbes has got 4 points this quarter.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Valanciunas can't get it to go. On the wing, Forbes. Misses in close.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the
49. The Pelicans. 43.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's McCollum. Pass to Williamson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Shot clock at 3. Anderson can't get it to go.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And the Pelicans with possession here. And so it's New Orleans with it. 6-point game. Out to McCollum. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. That shot, no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Herbert Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Russell with the ball. Back to Towns. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And once Zion refines his post moves, develops the right hand, I don't know how you're going to defend him.
For 3, McCollum. That shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Gobert with it. McCollum covering. To the left wing. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. From the arc. McCollum's shot is off.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Here's Russell. And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, a high-profile score since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last three. He told them we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Outside Russell. Down low. Gobert, no good. McCollum on the wing. Ingram up top. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Hey, this is what you want out of your backs guys. Ingram stepping up in the moment.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Let us know you want one.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Russell.
2 minutes remaining.
Into the lane. McCollum with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation to tie it up.
Zion Williamson.
And Williamson gets it to go.
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
At the line for 2.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Best known for his defense, Gobert looking to deliver at the offensive end.
Offensive rebound. Williamson. And they get it back. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Taking it straight to the rim, going for the high percentage shot when it matters the most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
Here's Ingram. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league, and he is showing it tonight.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now, and the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Pass to Williamson. No good. Good work defensively by Towns. To the paint. And stolen by Jones. Here's Ingram. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Russell.
Yeah, part of becoming a star for Ingram, it's performing at the line in these moments.
And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Russell. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by New Orleans. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up from the high post. No good. A bit long that time.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Yeah, all Russell has to do is push out the distractions and focus on the task at hand. He can do this.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Russell.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
New Orleans calls timeout. Williamson outside. Right side Ingram. Over Edwards. Oh! He drills the game winner!
An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
Was that for real? Did I just see that?
And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring. It's the LAMONT, then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press. On a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show 'em how we get it done. 1,